whatever he was planning, but the Cassiopeia will scale nicely. Doesn't go for the Victor, which we've been seeing more and more is something that you'd want to play into it. And now Phoenix1's comp, a little bit all over the place. Losing top lane matchup for Dardoch, so Dardoch's going to wrap around, pull Huhi over, and they're going to see they might have a fight here. Yep, there's Galio.
Young's going to be slowed. Galio looking to make the taunt happen onto Mike Young. Huhi going in for some damage, and Huhi is going to be first blooded by Mike Young, who goes down in the process, giving double buffs over to Dardoch, over to Darshan, excuse me, who flashes over the enemy player that much if you don't want to.
And Zig hasn't backed yet either to use his teleport. Just trying to trade with Darshan, who has the double buffs. Full Fury, though.
Darshan's very aggressive.
What was I saying?
Good God, man. You can't allow him to continue to get stronger. Miasma placed down. Huhi returning auto attack.
Huhi's almost 6. There he goes.
Huhi's got the level 6. Calling's going to be coming out. Kapow, kapow, kapow. Can he find the damage? Yes, he can. Who is he?
Engaged immediately when he needed to. Look at this, though. Mike Young in the top side going for that gank I was talking about last game.
Finds quite a lot of damage down onto Darshan. More burst coming through. The taunt going to give him the courage of the Colossus shield. Darshan needs to try to escape this, but there's no way out. And the gank from Mike Young.
And then he gets 6, and he's ready to go. And look at that. They get him.
Oh, Dardoch. Wow, okay.
I like this. The Bruiser Nidalee, or the Nidalee playing have been accelerated here. Ryu, though. Huhi next to Dardoch.
Oh, Miasma down. Huhi stunned up. Knight down onto Ryu. More damage coming through. Dardoch getting himself killed. Now Huhi going to be exhausted, trying to find the kill onto Ryu, blowing the summoner spells, but will not get anything. And Phoenix1 turns it on in game 2. Mike Young again in the top side.
Zig
looking to help
Fury,
out.
stun.
Zig, the stuns are perfect, and even though Darshan tries to flash out of it, it's not going to do enough. Zig flashing away to make sure he stays alive, and the dive is clean enough from Phoenix1.
Zig played that.
Huhi again trying to force these fights onto Ryu, but Ryu's got the miasma, he's got the petrifying
him,
and he's got the solo kill.
Ryu with the solo kill onto Huhi.
Returning the
combo using the flash and the charm. We'll see right there. There it is.
There it is. Right onto Arrow. The damage coming through. The root is out. Xpecial looking to save that 80 carry if he can, but it may not be enough. Arrow goes down. Xpecial will be number 2 as CLG grabs himself a double kill for the mid lane.
And like I said, you got to watch out for that engage range. Like, and this I'm doing nothing. And then
it doesn't actually hurt him, but it does. It does.
Yeah.
Oh, is going in to make the entrance. He's got the Galio right behind him, but can they find what they need in terms of damage? Mike Young in the back line, going to be shot now by Huhi. Gobbled up by Xpecial, knocked up into the air yet again, and Dardoch's able to find the first kill. Stixay under pressure from Zig as Huhi goes after Ryu. That's going to be a very important target to bring down. If they can do it, the winds of war will blow. But Dardoch can't make the chase just yet. Xpecial with another save onto Ryu. Darshan wants to go for this if he can, as Zig will fall to Afro and Stixay.
This is just a complete routing of Phoenix1. They're going to turn on the Baron now.
This is what we've talked about, Zyrene, about Phoenix1, the objective control in the early game, but they still can't win the fights.
Arrow almost has ultimate. He's a few seconds away from it here, and Afro was trying to run.
CLG might be putting themselves in a really risky spot here. The miasma over the wall, putting some damage down onto these guys. Huhi dashing right back in. Baron is still pretty healthy, honestly. Very low health bars on CLG. Huhi drops. Darshan going to be taken low. Ryu's still alive. Afro move behind, and CLG's efforts are squashed.
Got to be careful here.
Darshan is dead. Dardoch is the one that we're actually talking about.
Yep, here comes Mike Young from the other side.
Mike Young should show up in time. Dardoch's not going to be finding his way out of this anytime soon. Decides to take a blast cone, trying to get himself a little bit further away, but Nidalee is very effective at chasing him down. CLG's decision to overstay for that Baron. Phoenix1 is able to make the punish, and now they might get even more. Stixay slowed down and forced to flash away. Going to be bursted through. A killing spree for Ryu, and Phoenix1 has found themselves an absolutely awesome spot to be at in this game. After move the next HP, though.
Yeah,
Dangerous level to be at for your initiator.
Yeah, definitely have to talk about what happened last time, but look at this. Look at the backline.
Huhi goes over the wall. Arrow going to be charmed up, stunned up, gobbled up by Xpecial, trying to get him away as Huhi continues the chase. Arrow gets shielded. Huhi's going to be damaged, gets himself almost taken down, but Arrow goes first. Stixay trying to work his way into the fight as Darshan will be soaking damage from multiple members of Phoenix1, and he will not get himself away. Mike Young will zone the rest of CLG, and Phoenix1 finds themselves the 2-for-1. Did not work.
Yeah.
Zig getting chased down by Huhi, forced to flash out, the calling into his back the whole time. Huhi just relentless with this pursuit onto that Renekton platform. Couple more auto attacks, and he takes him down.
Man, Huhi is having none of Arrow, Ryu. Actually, Arrow and Ryu both right next to each other, trying to go for something.
CLG started off. Root comes out, finds its way only onto Dardoch. Darshan can't be disabled. CLG's got to be careful. May just need to back this one up a little bit further. Instead, here comes Ryu, able to make the play. Aphromoo dead first. Darshan and Stixxay have to retreat.
Ryu burning.
Exhaust onto Huhi. Ryu stays alive. He's got the shield to make sure of it. More piercing arrows flying out. Darshan gonna be taken
afterwards, but you're still down. 10,000 gold is CounterLogic Gaming, and the fights aren't going overwhelmingly in P1's favor, but they're changing that right now with the play.
Stixxay's caught out. Dardoch gonna be caught too. The niddly claws over the wall. And with the enemy jungler and AD carry dead, that's Baron number 2 for Phoenix1.
TP coming in from Darshan, trying to stop this with Huhi.
They realize it's going to be real hard to win this game against that second Baron, so they're going for the all-out defense. Darshan trying to stay on top of Phoenix1's back line. He won't be able to do it. Huhi we're trying to find the kill into Arrow, but instead he's going to be sealing his own fate. And Ryu is unstoppable.
Looking for the outplay there, but he's not going to get it. And P1 will get the Baron.
They got the Baron. They're going to get out. Aphromoo just has to stand by and check it out. He's trying to do what? I don't know what's going on. He grabs the kill onto Arrow, but he gets himself killed in the process. That's one now closer than ever to finding themselves the win here. Dardoch down to 2K. Dardoch wants and needs to steal this, but he cannot do it. Now Darshan trying to taunt up in the front line. Special down to half, but the stun comes out onto Darshan. Zig trying to occupy the backline damage of CLG, and Ryu is godlike. Stixxay looking to run, but now he's stunned, and he is done. Dardoch has to get away from this. Huhi hanging around on the side will not be spotted out just yet. Phoenix1, do they even need to care? They're Baroned up, they're Draked up, and Huhi is trying to just buy some time. Aphromoo knocking Special up into the air, but they've still got to be so careful here. The culling will not find the kill. The redemption coming down, the turret falling now in the mid lane. Huhi's still just fighting his heart out, trying to stop this. But Phoenix1 is one hell of a monster. Blessed up with this burn and this Baron. They're marching down the mid lane. They take down Inhibitor turret number 1. Inhibitor goes right after, and the minions are ready and waiting in top lane.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll even go for that. They have 2 dead, Stixxay dead, Darshan dead. They're gonna try to go for the game here.
Nexus turret number 1 gone. Nexus turret number 2 telling a very similar story, Irene. Nexus under fire, Zig hanging around, Darshan in the backline trying to make the taunts happen. Aphromoo is down, Huhi too, and Phoenix1 have found a rampage for the jungler. This should be the ace, the double kill for Mike Young. Darshan the last man standing, and we are going to game number 3.
Phoenix1 take the game.